Roman Catholic College. Great to see you. It is only a couple of weeks. I'm playing devil's advocate here, perhaps less than 2 weeks. Surely the health of the young folk in your care comes first.
Good afternoon. Yes, it does. And that's not to suggest by staying open that we're in any way threatening the health of our young people. Each school will have a context they've got to work towards and will carry out their own risk assessment. In my case, there's 1,500 young people that attend my school. We are making adjustments to the curriculum. We're making adjustments to the school day. We're allowing the children to attend school in PE uniform. We're making sure there's cool areas of the school, and we're making sure that there's no excessive activities outside with lots of access to water and areas where they can cool down. That's our first attempt to try and make sure we can manage this, because I think we all know these events are probably going to increase in the next few years. But sending children home may protect them from the risk of heat in the school, but it doesn't protect them from other risks. For example, we don't want young people going into canals or into quarries and swimming when it's dangerous. We don't want them going off when their parents are at work doing things that their parents aren't happy with. So I think it's a balance of risk. I think school leaders are prepared for it. And I believe most parents would say the best place is in school for them.
Yeah, fascinating. How serious is the challenge of these young folk falling behind now? You manage a school, you're a head, therefore you're a manager as much as a teacher, but you are first and foremost a teacher. How concerned are you about how badly some of these young people have fallen back with their standard daily education?
Well, it is a concern if we measure them against other children, but we've really got to be mindful that doing that does them a disservice. They're equally filled with a great deal of talent, and they're committed to making sure that that disadvantage they had during the coronavirus period does not become a marker of their success in the future. And I believe that everyone in education, from receptionists all the way through to teachers, will do everything in their power to make sure that doesn't occur. But what we do need to accept is that some of the things they missed out on were replaced with other skills. A lot of my young people are far more proficient in the use of technology than I was when I was their age, or indeed other children have been previously. So I think it swings and roundabouts.
Yeah, no, I absolutely agree with that. And Robert Halfon, who the chair of the Education Select Committee, who you know perfectly well, is another good friend of this programme. And he was on last weekend saying that partly because of the leadership election in his own Conservative Party, the Department of Education has felt a little bit like a ship without a rudder, or even a captain on occasion. How does it feel on the front line?
Yeah, I have to be honest and say it does feel a little bit like that. But, you know, every school is only there to serve the young people it cares for. And whilst it's always helpful to have a direction set by the captain of the national ship, it doesn't change our daily work. It doesn't change the fact that we've got to make sure every young person in our care gets the very, very best opportunity. I think there is a chance here for us to come up with an educational agenda that is not necessarily a quick one, but maybe a 10-year strategy. And we should grip that opportunity with positivity. But let's not forget the fact these young people are talented. The schools are there to serve them. If there's a little bit of a gap before there's any direction, you know what? We'll still do good work because that's what we're there to do.
Absolutely. There's nothing quite